M&O Conference sports broadcasts are brought to you by Badger Credit Union, North Honda Motorsports, American Family Insurance, Pat Robbins Agent, Bayshore Credit Union, Riverside Auto, Town and Community Insurance, Prestige Auto Body, Crivets Lumber, Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust, Tri-City Physical Therapy, Menominee County Federal Credit Union, Pit Stop Quick Lube, BJ's Heating and Cooling, J&R Auto Parts and Service, Menards, Advanced Motors, Peshtigo National Bank, Kane Chevrolet Buick GMC, Bayside Motorsports, and Thrifty Treasures.
And a very good evening to you. Welcome to M&O Conference High School Boys Basketball. Very good evening to you here on Tuesday night. It's Chris Johnson along with Jake Scriven, and we are coming live here from St. Thomas Aquinas High School in Marinette, where the St. Thomas Aquinas Cavaliers are hosting the Peshtigo Bulldogs in the first M&O Conference matchup with both teams. And bringing Jake Scriven. And Jake, this is the first game for both of us this season, and it's going to be an exciting one to say the least, given the fact that Peshtigo coming back, a lot of returning starters, a lot of returning high scores they had from last season, but there are some other teams also in the M&O Conference that could challenge them for that top spot.
No, absolutely, Chris. I talked to Coach Nate Monkowski of the Peshtigo Bulldogs just before the game, grabbing some starters for the lineups, and this conference is probably the loadest he's ever seen since he was a player back in 2002, 2003, 2004. So this is one of the years that, there's a couple of top dogs coming out of the gates that were, in the paper and, heavy favorites for the M&O Conference, but really this is anybody's conference on the opening night here for the M&O Conference season.
It sure is, and both teams coming in with 2-0 marks here according to WisSports.net, getting our information from them. And Peshtigo 2-0, of course, and both their win came last time out here. Looking over my notes here, and it was a close win over Bondwell, if I remember right. A very close win over Bondwell. And with that, and last time out, St. Thomas Aquinas had a comfortable win, 83-68 over Florence last week. So, but with Peshtigo, you're familiar with their names. It's the Marquardt twins leading the way.
Absolutely. You look at Tyler and Austin, and Tyler coming into the game averaging 26.5 points, 5 rebounds a game, and his brother Austin at 12.5 points a game and 3.5 rebounds. These two are forced to be reckoned with. They can play outside, they play inside. They run the post very well with their size, and both of them being at that 6'3", 6'4" mark right in there. According to the program, 6'3", but, watching them against a couple of the other ball players, they're definitely pushing that 6'4" mark. They're good ball players, good ball handlers, run the offense very well. When, the likes of Justin Thill coming in the game, 3.5 assists a game, and Logan Nofke is also 7.5 points a game. When they're running the offense, and they need a breather, and Austin and Tyler do a good job of filling those shoes and pretty much playing wherever Coach Monkowski wants them to play on the court.
Yeah, they're very versatile, and it gives Coach Monkowski, like you said, a lot of flexibility where he can play those players. But St. Thomas Aquinas, they have some talented players, too, over on the other side. They're led by Sam Hart right now, currently averaging around 19.5 points per game. Also Jack Farley and Brandon Bardowski averaging in double figures, too, as well. So some talent there as far as scoring goes for the Cavaliers and head coach Rick Powers. And Jake, it's not going to be easy. I mean, past years you might say, Peshtigo, this could be a win for them. But I tell you what, this Cavaliers this year, they really have a tough team out there that could really challenge for that top spot.
Oh, absolutely. We'll look at it. It's the beginning of a new season. Players that graduated, players that came up from the JV ranks, and, they can surprise you. You're a kid that grows 6 inches over the summer and, turns into even a better ball player than he was last year, and it's something that can surprise you. He averaged 10 points a game last year. Throw that out the window. That doesn't mean anything anymore because it's a brand new season, and, looking at the likes, it's a pretty even matchup right off the board. Peshtigo swept them last year, I do believe, here and in Peshtigo, so, you don't want to come out of this game if you're a Peshtigo Bulldog and think that you're just going to blow them out right out of the gates. Like I said, it's a brand new season, and anything can happen in early going.
Yeah, you're exactly right with that, Jake. And one of the things we want to mention, too, of course, other action in the M&O Conference, just to go over quickly. Pullman travels to Lena, Gillette is at Steering, and Niagara is at Crivets in non-conference action this evening. Wasaki's at Oneida Nation. And so we are set to go here, about a little over 3 minutes to go for tip-off. We set to go here from St. Thomas Aquinas High School. Take a quick break. You're listening to Boys High School Basketball on Hits 96.
Go west on 180 at the holiday to save on cars and trucks every day. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive west on 180 to the riverside. You get to the roundabout, make sure you yield. Don't go straight, cause it's all cornfields. Just turn left when you see that sign. Come on in to the riverside. We'll find what you're looking for. Just show up at our front door. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks. No overhead seats, you big bucks. Come take a ride if you dare. Out with the cows in the country air. Save big money on your next ride when you see your friends at Riverside. From the west, take 64 until you get to our front door in Marinette. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive. One way or another, get to Riverside. One way or another, get to Riverside.
Fall is coming up quick. Let the rental department at Crivets Lumber help you get your lawn winter ready. Pick up your hardware, lumber, and paint to finish up those spring projects you put off all summer. Crivets Lumber can have you ready for the holiday season. Check out the variety of household appliances. Don't let the snow sneak up on you. Stop by Crivets Lumber for help designing and planning your projects. Crivets Lumber, located on Main Street in Crivets. Visit on Facebook or crivetslumber.com.
Welcome back here to St. Thomas Aquinas High School. M&O basketball set to tip off here with Peshtigo traveling here to St. Thomas Aquinas. And we're about just over a minute to go here till tip off. And Jake, any final thoughts here before the game gets going?
You know, a couple of keys to the game, and I think you can go any game this season for the M&O Conference is controlling the ball, taking care of that ball, not creating a lot of not giving away a lot of turnovers, but creating some on the other end of the defensive end. You know, crashing the boards. Obviously, any team, you want to get on the boards. You want to not get those second chance opportunities. And then just controlling the game. Your point guards have to control this game and run the offense as they've been practicing for the last couple of weeks. You know, a couple of wins for both teams coming on the early part of this non-conference schedule. And, you know, this is the start of the M&O Conference. You know, this is a tough schedule this year for any team, you know, straight up and down. And the Niagaras and Gillettes and Crivets, Wasaki, Coleman, everybody's got a tough schedule this year. This is a loaded conference in the state playoff run here.
It sure is, yeah, and both teams might be a little rusty here. We might see some turnovers, hopefully not, but, you know, as any case, the first 2 games of the year, that could happen. And in a moment here, as the teams line up for the national anthem, we will pause here, and you will be able to hear that. As I'm sure we're going to we'll have someone singing, or they'll have music here, because no band here, but
please stand for a short prayer. Let us pray. Dear Lord, we thank you for gathering us here tonight, both as spectators and as players. We praise you by offering our sportsmanship and our talents. We ask your blessings upon all of us here, especially these fine athletes. We ask this in your name, our Lord, Jesus Christ. Amen. To honor Americans and those defending our freedom, we ask those that are able to stand, remove your hats, place your hand over your heart for our national anthem. To sing our national anthem, Ms. Kara Nelson.
Oh, can you see by the sun's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose sunshine and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we won were so gallantly free, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
very nice job there singing the national anthem for us. And right now we will introduce to you the starting lineups. First up, we will introduce the visiting Peshtigo Bulldogs. 6'1" junior, number 3, Justin Thill. We have number 13, 6'3", junior Riley Demuth. And coming up, we have number 15, one of the Marquardt twins, Austin Marquardt, a 6'3" senior. The other Marquardt twin, of course, Tyler Marquardt, 6'4" senior, number 23. Rounding out their starting 5 is Logan Nofke, a 6'3" senior, number 33. Head coach for the Peshtigo Bulldogs is Nate Matkowski. He's assisted by Rick Newman, John Nofke, Bruce Parkovich. And for the home team, the St. Thomas Aquinas Cavaliers. Starting out, we have a 6' senior, number 5, Sam Hart. We have then 5'10" senior, number 10, Levi Carlson. Also now running on, we have Eric Carl, 6'9", junior, number 13. We have Jack Farley, a 5'11" sophomore, number 14. Bardowski, a 6' senior, number 21. Cavaliers are coached by Rick Howard, assisted by Buddy Fafarik. Again, we thank you for this broadcast here as St. Thomas Aquinas Cavaliers are being introduced. They have the lights dimmed here. Quite an introduction to the app for their team. Very good atmosphere. One of the first things you want to see, though, is, of course, like with any basketball game, is just to see which team presses. They turn up the tempo, the pressure, and all the other team responds to that. And we are just about set to go here. Again, thank you for joining us here on Hits 96.3 WSFQ. And, of course, new this year, halves, 18-minute halves. New for this year, so we'll have 2 18-minute halves. Just about right on time here.
And real quick, too, Chris, a gentleman had stopped us here before we got on the air tonight, and his son listening over in Afghanistan, serving our country in the armed forces. Big shout-out to him listening on BayCitiesOnline.com.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for your service out there. If you're tuning in the tip, one, bounced around, won by the Bulldogs. Taken here by Nofke. Nofke running the point, gets it over the left side. With that over there is Demuth. Riley Demuth pounds it in. Turnover taken away there by the Cavaliers. That is up now at the point, though. It is Farley. Farley dribbles, circling it around. Back over there to Powers. Powers surveying the action. Now gets back over to Carlson. Carlson drives the right side. Now kicking out over to the corner. Driving baseline now. Back over to Hart on the left side. Hart on the baseline. In trouble. Gets it out to Carlson. No top of the key. Back down low to Hart. Up and in. Over. No good. Rebound controlled by Hart. Right back to it. Cavaliers another chance. Turnover. Oh, back and over again to the Cavaliers. 2 turnovers back to back. Hart with it now. Up and over. Blocked. Shot there. That was by Farley. It was blocked. Looked to be by Demuth. 2 guys there. One of the Marquardt twins in on the action, too, as well. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavalier basketball on the far sideline. First minute here underway here in the first half. Rebound in the Cavaliers there with it is Bardowski. Bardowski kicks it out now. Brings it out between the circles. Near midcourt. Peshtigo going to man-to-man defense. Carlson with it now. Back over to Powers. Powers with it. Swinging it over to Bardowski. Bardowski now over to Carlson. Carlson out top of the three-point line. Picks up his dribble. In some trouble. Finds Bardowski. Bardowski now out on the perimeter with it. Right side. Kicks it over. Back over to Carlson. Left side. Carlson drives into the lane. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it out. With it out Powers. Battle for it. We have a foul. I believe it was on number 33, Nofke, is first. Up and in with it with the basket there. Missed it, I was right now. What was that, Jake?
That was Bardowski on the layup on the inbound play.
Cavaliers early 2-0 lead. Writing down some stats here. Marquardt driving in up. No basket, but a foul. Foul on the Cavaliers. Fouls on number 21, Bardowski. That's his first. Nofke with 1-2 on the Peshtigo side. Non-shooting foul up and in. Nofke no good on that shot attempt, but another foul.
21 again.
21 is Bardowski. His second already. Wow.
2 quick ones.
And he's got 2 points. Not good if you're Coach Rick Powers. Sends Logan Nofke to the free throw line. Chance here for Peshtigo to get their first points. First free throw attempt up and nothing but net for Nofke. Cavaliers lead 2-1. Make that 2-2. Nofke ties it up. All tied up at 2 here. 16-14 to go here in the first half. Again, we're at halves here. Not quarters. Slip. Ball loose. Turnover by the Cavaliers. Marquardt gets it. Battling with it. Nofke picks it up. Nofke around the point. Brings it across midcourt. Now back. Ooh, errant pass. Turnover intended for Demuth. A lot of control there.
Yeah, getting a little ahead of themselves so far tonight, Chris. 3 quick turnovers here in the first 4 minutes of the game. 2 minutes of the game, excuse me.
Cavaliers bring it up over Carlson, right side of the perimeter now. Kicking it over to Powers. Powers with it now with the Hart, left side. Hart not yet has scored yet. Carlson with it. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it back out now over to, it is Stewart. Just checked in here for Bardowski. 2 quick fouls. Back out to Carlson. Carlson directing traffic. Carlson out with it. Gets it over. That is a quick point, sir. Powers for 2. Nice in-range jumper. Gives the Cavaliers a 4-2 lead. And we have a foul here on that is on Carlson. The Cavaliers, his first. Non-shooting foul. Austin Marquardt to rebound on the far sideline. Looking for the open guy. Finds, overshot his twin brother. Good idea, but poor execution there. Coach Makowski cannot be happy with that careless turnover. 15-18 to go here in the first half. Cavalier basketball, they lead 4-2. 3-point shot here from the corner. Attempted no good there by Stewart. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Just checked in now. Joey Bradley just checked in for Peshtigo. Fine open Marquardt down below. That is the brother Tyler Marquardt, his first basket of the ball game. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs. All tied up at 4. Cavalier basketball now. Hornick just checked in. Christian Hornick checked in the last break. With the now Cavaliers up from the baseline jumper. 14, Jack Farley for 2. Makes it 6-4. Favor of the Cavaliers. Nofke drives down. Nice dish. And the basket, easy basket there for Tyler Marquardt. He's got 4 quick points now. All tied up at 6. Both teams looking to push the tempo. Cavalier basketball now with it. Farley with it. Farley turnover by Marquardt as he pushes it up ahead. Over to Bradley now. Oh, misses the layup. Up with it. 2 attempts with it. Thill. Justin Thill gets his first basket of the game off that putback. Peshtigo takes its first lead 8-6. Approaching 14 minutes to go first half. 3-point attempt on the way and good. Eric Howard for 3. He's got 5 points to lead all scorers. St. Thomas come out with a little token pressure, a little man-to-man pressure. Not much though. Peshtigo gets past it. Nofke with it now. In your offensive zone. Nofke drives left side of the lane. Off the back. Drew iron, no good. Rebound to the Cavaliers. Turnover now. And out of bounds there. We lost control of it. It was Austin Marquardt. Nice aggressive play. Just couldn't keep control of it. Checking in now for the Bulldogs. Number 43. Max Newman. Max is a 5'11 sophomore. It'll be Cavalier basketball. 13:37 to go first half. Cavaliers lead 9-8. Carlson picks up his dribble. Finds a cutting. Farley with it. Stewart, no good on that. Rebound to Newman. Nofke. Nofke looking to push tempo. Cavaliers sitting back. But back with it. Battle for it. Peshtigo comes out with it. 3-point attempt. Built it. Marquardt for 3 from the deep corner. No good. Rebound to Nofke. Goes high for it, up, off the glass, no good. Forced that shot. Peshtigo still with it again, rebound. Over to Newman. Marquardt drives in, Austin Marquardt, no good. Off the glass, no shot with that putback. Foul on the ground there for Mr. Tyler Marquardt. Peshtigo ball on the baseline. Tyler inbound it. Gets it in there to Thill. Thill brings it out near midcourt. Now back over to Nofke. Corner with it. Marquardt for three. That is Austin Marquardt. His first basket of the ball game. It'll be Cavalier basketball. Pushing the tempo up. Far sideline, no good, but a foul.
I think what the Cavaliers so far tonight, Chris, are doing well is they're just controlling the ball, running their offense back and forth, taking some time out that clock with each possession, and thus why they were leading this ball game without the three by Austin Marquardt.
Foul was on Nofke, his second for the Bulldogs. First free throw attempt was good by Stewart. That's his first basket of the game. Makes the score 11-10. Checking in now for St. Thomas. Back in is Christian Hornick. Second free throw attempt. No good. In and out. Back in there for Stewart. Makes the score now all tied up 11-11. St. Thomas applying some pressure now. Peshtigo breaks it. Newman up with it. Drives right down the lane, up off the glass, and good. Nobody stopped him. Nice drive there by Max Newman. His first basket of the game for the sophomore. 12:30 to go here in the first half. Lost control of that there. That was Bardowski with it as he was down there for the layup. Oh, and a kick back out. Rebound for Farley for three. Jack Farley for three. He's got 5 points. Gives the Cavaliers a 14-13 lead. Marquardt down there will have a foul though on the Cavaliers.
The Bulldog height is definitely coming to their advantage right now as they're winning that rebound battle 7-3 so far early going in this first half.
Following the Cavaliers up. Bardowski hits third already, and you hear the crowd go, ooh. Bardowski checks out. It's his third already. Marquardt inbound on the baseline. Finds his cutting brother. No good on that basket, that layup. Rebound, knocked down, controlled by the Cavaliers. As Farley kicks it back out there. No good on that three-point attempt by Powers. No good on that. Peshtigo contains it. They have a running Marquardt up ahead, and basket good. Their easy basket there for Tyler Marquardt. He has 6 points. Another turnover by the Cavaliers. 2-on-1 opportunity. Thill drove in, no basket, but he was fouled. A nice aggressive drive there by Justin Thill. Two free throw attempts. The foul is on 14. Jack Farley, his first. First free throw attempt good there by Thill. He has 3 points.
As both Marquardt brothers have a seat and get a breather.
So Bulldogs handle that. Second free throw attempt good for Thill. See if the Cavaliers can put into that lead with the Marquardt twins on the bench. Cavalier basketball now. They are now trailing by 3, 14-17. Down in the corner with it. Driving baseline with it. Kicks it. Driving baseline was Powers, but he was fouled on that baseline.
Max Newman's first foul of the game.
It is, yes. Thank you. Cavalier basketball with it. Carlson with it. And shoveled his feet Doesn't necessarily agree with the call, but that's the call. It'll be a turnover for the Cavaliers. Bulldog basketball now. Bringing up is Joy Bradley. Gets it across the timeline. Over to Nofke. Nofke far left side. Surveying the action. Nofke drives baseline. Finds an opening up off the glass. No good. Ball tipped around. Rebound to Carlson. Carlson looking to push it up ahead. Doesn't have numbers. I think it was Bradley trying to get a steal, but he pushed him. Foul is on. Saying it's on number 5. It's on Hart, his first. Hart inbound gets it over to Carlson, knocked out by Nofke. It'll stay Cavalier basketball. .11:02 remaining, first half. Peshtigo leads 17-14. Stolen away by Nofke on that far side, walking that tightrope, kicking it back out now. Gets it over to Newman. Matt Larson checked into the game too. For the break, he gets it now on the far left side. Now over to Bradley. Bradley drives in, back out over to Nofke. Thought about the 3, now over to Larson. He'll take the mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound controlled by Thill. Up and gets it over to Cutting Larson, his first basket of the game coming off the bench. Peshtigo extends their lead 19-14. Hart with it. Hart drives baseline. Ooh. Peshtigo faithfully didn't agree with that call.
Justin Thill's going to pick up his first foul of the game as well.
No, they're saying it's on 11.
Reach in
Yeah, on Larson.
on Larson.
It's his first. Peshtigo with 5 fouls. St. Thomas with 6. Cavaliers inbound in the baseline, kicking it back out. 3-point attempt taken and made by Tyler Stewart. He's got 5 points for the game. Tyler Stewart for that 3. Bradley comes right back off the glass, no good. Out of control there. Hart controls the rebound. Peshtigo leads 19-17 with 10 minutes to go first half. Kicking it out. Another attempt taken there. No good. Didn't draw anything. Newman controls the rebound. Kicks it back out to Bradley. Bradley gets it over to Nofke in the left wing. 3-point attempt, no good. Bradley with it. No good on that put back. But Marquardt gets it in a possible 3-point play. Cavaliers not doing a good job there on the glass.
No, not boxing out, and Tyler Marquardt able to get a couple of rebounds there, put it back up, and on the third attempt, finally, they get it in and get the foul, the old-fashioned 3-point play, Chris.
And that foul for the Cavaliers was on Jordan Bordelace. Putback attempt there looks to be by Newman. Free throw attempt missed, but Newman gets it. First second basket of the game makes it 23-17. Newman controls the rebound. Excuse me, that was Marquardt, gets it up ahead, and we have a travel. Or no.
Clock not running. Something happened there. They stopped the play, and Peshtigo will retain the possession, it looks like, and reset from the sideline.
9:39 to go first half. Peshtigo leads by 6, 23-17. Marquardt surveying on the far sideline. Inbound, he gets it into Nofke. Nofke back over to Marquardt. Marquardt between the circles now. Hands off back to Nofke. Nofke with it. Over to Newman. Newman takes the 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Marquardt gets that to Austin. Up and good. Austin Marquardt. Second basket of the game. He's got 5 points. Cavalier basketball on with it now with Bardowski. Bardowski back in with his 3 fouls. Picks up his dribble. Kicks back on over to Farley. Farley with it. Over to just Bordelace. Over to Bardowski now. Mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound controlled by Austin Marquardt. Austin up on the far right, on the near right sideline. Larson with it. Fakes the 3. Dribbling out. Top of the key with it. Kicking it over to Nofke. Nofke looking down low over to Marquardt. Marquardt up off the glass. Good. Austin Marquardt. Another basket. He has 7 points. Peshtigo extends their lead to 10, 27-17. 8:34 to go first half. Cavalier basketball now. Bardowski with it. Over in the far corner for three. Attempt no good. That was by Farley. Peshtigo controls that rebound. Up ahead, 3-on-1. Break in. Peshtigo. Careless pass by Nofke results in a turnover. Could have had an easy basket there. $8:19 to go first half. Cavaliers trail by 10, 27-17. Newman checks out. Some new guys checking in for the Bulldogs here. Riley Demeth checks back in. Cavalier basketball now running the point there with it is Farley. Farley surveying the action, maintains his dribble. Still looking, trying to find the open guy. A lot of dribbling now, gets it over to Bardowski. Bardowski with it. Reverses, goes back, now pulls it back out. Over to Carlson. Carlson drives right side of the lane. Getting it back on over to Farley. Farley with it over to Carlson. Back into the lane, no good. A lot of arms there, and it kicks back out to Marquardt. Easy layup attempt and good there. That's by Austin Marquardt. Peshtigo now leads by 12, 29-17. Mid-range jumper attempted. They're up. Taken by Stewart, no good. Rebound controlled by Bradley. And we have Makowski with the timeout. One of our first pauses in action for the game here. Take a quick timeout too. Listening to M&O Conference basketball on Hits 96.
You can only imagine what treasures await you at Thrifty Treasures. From clothing for the entire family and any occasion to home goods. This 10,000 square foot building is full of items handpicked for a new home. You can get your hands on these treasures this spring only at Thrifty Treasures. Thrifty Treasures open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6, located at 251 French Street in Peshtigo. Like us on Facebook and follow us for giveaways and upcoming sales.
Welcome back here to St. Thomas Aquinas High School. Chris Johnson with Jake Scriven. And right now we are 7:30 to go in the first half. Just reminding, of course, they go by halves now, not quarters. So 7:30 to go in the first half. And Peshtigo leads 29-17. Leading scores for the Bulldogs. We have Austin Marquardt here and Tyler Marquardt. No surprise. Tyler with 8 points. Austin Marquardt with 9. And it is Peshtigo basketball. Now Bradley breaking the press by himself, bringing it up ahead to Marquardt. Easy. 2 points there. Again, that is for Austin. Makes it now 31-17. Peshtigo has maintained their man-to-man defense. Both teams have played man-to-man throughout the game. Carlson with it now. Levi Carlson. Carlson gets it back now. Kicking over to Powers. Powers with it over to Carlson. He'll take the three. No good on that. Bradley with the rebound. Bradley pushing up ahead. Peshtigo looking to extend the lead. Some bad passing there. Some bad handling on Marquardt. Drops that one. Peshtigo leads though 31-17. Driving baseline is Hart. Hart picks up his dribble. Go ahead now. No good on that attempt there by Bardowski. Marquardt up ahead there to Tyler. Excuse me, it's Austin. Getting mixed up here. No good on that. Cavaliers control the rebound. Foul here on the Bulldogs.
Should put them at the line for a 1-and-1 here. As both teams will be in the bonus. Cavaliers in the bonus, and the next foul on the Cavaliers will put the Bulldogs at the line for the 1-and-1 as well.
Foul they're listing as on Koltak. Meyer, he just checked in recently, his first. Carlson up with it, no good, and that nice execution there, but just couldn't put it in there for Carlson. Another foul though on Peshtigo as they battle for the loose ball. They're listing that as on Tyler Marquardt, number 15, or excuse me, Austin. Beg your pardon, Austin. That is his first. Free throw attempt good there by Farley. Peshtigo leads 31-18, 6:23 to go. First half. Second attempt. It's good, but it is Jack Farley, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Farley has turnover here. Ball got out of bounds there. Bordelais there with the ball there, knocked out by Peshtigo. It'll stay Cavalier basketball. Checking in now for St. Thomas, we have Tyler Stewart. And inbounding for the Cavaliers is Jack Farley on the baseline. Gets it in. Long range jumper, no good by Powers. Battle for it. We have another foul. Foul is going to be on St. Thomas. First, Peshtigo thought it was on one of their players, but looks to be here on 14 for the Cavaliers. That is Farley, his second. Farley with 2 fouls now. Bardowski still with those 3. And that is Austin Marquardt. So, first free throw attempt good. 6:14 to go first half. Second free throw attempt up and good. Austin Marquardt. Peshtigo now leads 33-19. Cavalier basketball, and one was zigging, the other was thinking zagging there. Turnover there between Hart and Farley by the looks of it. Bulldog basketball. Bradley with it. Excuse me, Bradley with it. Now running the point. Really just checked in now is Waldy Jack. The 25. Driving now down the lane for the Bulldogs and in is Riley Demuth. His first basket of the game. Nice hard drive there. Sends their lead now 35-19. St. Thomas basketball. Farley with the drives baseline. Ball kicked around. Kicking it back out now over to Bordelais now. Back in. Hart in the lane. Good. Sam Hart. His first basket of the game there. Sam Hart. Kind of surprising we're saying his name for points there this late in the ball game. Drive here. We have a foul on St. Thomas.
Looks like they're going to get Jordan Bird Ellis on the foul there. His second of the ball game. Free throw attempt, first one there by Austin Marquardt was good. Extends their lead 36-21. 5:22 to go first half. Second free throw attempt, no good. Battle for the loose ball retained by the Bulldogs. Bradley with it out near the perimeter. He'll take the long three. No good. Ball saved by Peshtigo, but saved right to a Cavalier there. That is Farley with it, looking to push the tempo. Another turnover here by the Cavaliers. How many turnovers now do both teams have, Jake? It's 7 for the Bulldogs and 8 now for the Cavaliers. So fairly even, but a lot of turnovers here in this first half that both coaches cannot be happy with. That's one thing that early going in the season that can really make or break a game.
It sure can. Really give a team a lot of momentum sometimes. Peshtigo basketball. Another turnover here by the Bulldogs. And really ill-advised foul there by Cole Tackmeyer.
His second as well, Chris.
Yes, indeed. And Coach Makowski can't be able to get the ball, and then ill-advised pass and a foul. There could be a potential swing here. Again, Peshtigo leads 36-21. And that free throw attempt was good there by Farley. Farley now with 8 points. Second attempt, no good. Battle for it. Marquardt gets it. It's Austin Marquardt looking to push up ahead to Bradley. Up, in and out of the glass, no good. Their rims are kind of tight there, but attempt there look good there. Looks to be by Demuth. Makes it 38-22. Hard foul by the Bulldogs.
Looks like they're going to get Tackmeyer on that one. That's his third of the game.
It is his third, yeah.
5 in, 5 out for the Bulldogs.
The hockey line change here for the Bulldogs, exactly. In the game now, we have Max Newman, Logan Nofke, Tyler Marquardt, Justin Thill, and Matt Larson. At the free throw line for the Cavaliers is Jack Farley. Attempt up and good for Mr. Farley. Makes it 38-23. Bounced around and good. St. Thomas coming out with a little bit of man-to-man pressure there. But that is broken there by Tyler Marquardt. Tyler taking it coast to coast, up and good for Tyler Marquardt. I tell you, he's so long and just so, tell you his stride. But Peshtigo kind of lacking on defense there. Almost a free throw, a nice layup attempt by Farley, but no good for that. Up and then Peshtigo comes right back. Phil pushing the tempo. Now he gets a 2-point basket off that. Now 42-24 is the score. 4:20 to go, first half. St. Thomas. Attempt there, no good. Attempt taken there by Hornick. Retain possession though. Carlson with it. Carlson out near the perimeter. Double dribble now. Two ball handling turnovers there by Carlson. Coach Powers can't be happy with that. First one was a travel, now a double dribble. 4:10 to go, first half. Peshtigo leads 42-24. Newman now with it. Newman gets it across the timeline. Signaling the play now. Maintains his dribble. Gets a screen. Calling a foul on St. Thomas, and fans are saying no contact. I got to say, Jake, there was very little, if any.
Very little hand check, but, it is in the rule book that, that hand gets out there and it starts reaching. As soon as the slightest bit of contact is made, that is indeed a foul. So, referee calling it the way it is written. So. Mm-hmm. That's why they're down there and we're up here, Chris.
Right.
It's going to be number 3 on Jack Farley as well.
Yes, indeed. A free throw attempt was good, I believe, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So looking down there by Newman. Gives him 5 points for the game, the sophomore, coming off the bench. Second free throw attempt up and no good. Rebound controlled by the Cavaliers, controlled by Hart. Carlson with it now. Kicking it over to Hart. Hart drives baseline. Attempt up off the glass and good. Nice little nifty shot there by Hart. He's got 4 points for the game for Sam Hart. 3:40 to go, first half. Nofsky drives down the lane, no good for that attempt. Marquardt gets it knocked away and the putback, no good. Ball knocked down, out of bounds. It will remain Peshtigo basketball. Inbounding on the baseline there, that is Larson. Snacks the ball, gets a cutting Marquardt. No basket, but a foul. Just a defensive lapse, so you can't let one of the better scorers in the conference go down there uncontested.
35th shot attempt by the Bulldogs. They're just getting a lot of opportunities, a lot of second, third, and fourth chances even, with a lot of offensive rebounds, winning the rebound battle and winning the shot attempts battle as well.
Marquardt, no good in that first attempt for Tyler.
Where the Cavaliers so far in this game on the offensive end have been kind of one and done. They shoot it. If they don't go in, they're not getting that offensive board and getting any second chance points.
Second free throw attempt was good, and that foul, I forgot to mention, was on Stewart, Tyler Stewart for St. Thomas. Cavalier basketball now. 3:20 to go, first half. Kicks it out to Carlson on the perimeter. Carlson drives baseline, up and good. Nothing but net for Levi Carlson. First basket of the game.
And a foul.
And a foul, and one. Whoa. Good old-fashioned three-point play here for Carlson. And that foul there was on the Bulldogs. That was on number 43, Max Newman, his second. Carlson now. Free throw attempt up and good. He completes the three-point play there for Levi Carlson. 3 points for the game for him. Long attempt there. Peshtigo looking to get that basket, and they do there. That's Matt Larson. Nice shot fake. Get the guy up in the air, and he gets it. Makes it now 46-29. Carlson with it. Picks it back now over, down in the corner, over to his Powers with it. Off Peshtigo. It will remain Cavalier basketball. Inbounding now, it is Stewart in the far corner. Stewart kicks it out now over to Carlson around the perimeter. Between the circles now, Carlson gets a screen. Now if you come out and show, there was a hip check there, there was contact. Foul be on Mr. Logan Nofke, his third.
Well, foul trouble for the Bulldogs with Nofke with 3, Newman 2, and Cole Tackmeyer with 3 as well.
Both teams are now in the double bonus. Over 10 fouls apiece. Carlson's first attempt is good for being scoreless for a while. Carlson out here with a quick 4 points.
Yeah, you kind of look at a game like this, Chris, in the beginning of the season, kind of working the bugs out from the summer, playing summer ball. And a little bit of sloppy here on both sides.
It is. Both teams playing hard, but yeah, a little sloppy. Missed free throw attempt by Carlson. Rebound, they'll kick it out. No good on that attempt. Rebound controlled there by the Bulldogs.
A few turnovers here so far in this game, and also, quite a few missed shots. Just not everybody firing on all cylinders. A few bright spots on both sides of the ball. We'll kind of go over some of those statistics and stuff in about 2.5 minutes here as we get to halftime.
We sure will, Jake. Attempt here by Marquardt. Free throw attempt, no, drew iron, but no good there for Tyler Marquardt. .229 to go first half. Peshtigo leads 46-30. Second attempt good by Tyler. Carlson with it now, kicks it now over to that is Stewart. He slips, gets the ball away though, no travel call. Appears to have something in his eye, or a little flustered there, but anyways, Cavalier basketball on with it. Kicks it back now over to Stewart. Dribbles in the corner now, ball knocked away. Turnover by the Bulldogs, taken away by Marquardt, kicks it up ahead to Larson, now over to Bradley. Nice passing there, Bradley for 2, his first basket of the game. Ball knocked out, will remain Cavalier basketball. Checking in now is Jordan Bordalis. Also checking in too, Brandon Bardowski with his 3 fouls. Bardowski with it now, kicks it out over to Bordalis. Ball knocked out. Ref right in front couldn't see, so he's a little consultation here. It'll remain Cavalier basketball. Bardowski with it, gets it in. Peshtigo backing off, though, played some tough man-to-man D, though. Stewart picks it up, kicks it back out to Bordalis. Bordalis picks up his dribble. Over now to Powers. Over to Bordalis. Following the Bulldogs.
And grab Austin Marquardt, number 15, for that. His second.
At the line now for the Cavaliers, Jack Farley. First free throw attempt, good. Second attempt. Bouncing around and good for Jack Farley. Score is now 49-32 in favor of Peshtigo. Minute 30 to go first half. Bulldog basketball. Larson with it out, drives into the lane. Takes the pass up, no good, off the glass. Battle for the loose ball. Saves it, but it's out to Marquardt. Ooh, Marquardt, that's Tyler. 51-32. Out of bounds. But we Cavalier basketball. Brodowski on the far sideline and inbound. Kicks it back now over to Farley. Farley with it now. Back over to Stewart. Stewart. Turnover. Taken away there by Marquardt. Oh, offensive foul there. Foul on Marquardt. Charge drawn there by Eric Powers. Nice tough job there. Tyler Marquardt, that's his first personal.
That's what you want to see, though, on a defensive side. You got a turnover on one end, you hustle back, get into position, get your feet set, and take that charge, and he did that very well. That was a good job by that young man.
Sure was. I think he's feeling that. I don't know. Good play now, but he's going to be feeling it for a little while, I think.
Tyler Marquardt is not a small kid by any means.
No, he is not. Cavalier basketball now with it. Under a minute to go first half. Almost taken away there by the other Marquardt twin now. Bordalis down underneath. No good on that attempt. Rebound controlled by Bradley. Bradley with the Peshtigo looking to push tempo. No. Coach Makowski saying hold for one shot. 35 seconds to go first half. Peshtigo up by 19. 51-32. Nofke with it. Over to Bradley. Ball knocked out of bounds. Excuse me, not knocked away, but he retains it. Bradley driving in the lane, up, off the no, and good, I should say. 4 points for Joey Bradley now. Took the opportunity, ran with it. Not sure if Makowski's happy with that or not, but the Cavaliers come back there with quite the acrobatic shot by Jack Farley in the lane there. Nofke now with another chance. Off the glass, no good. 1 second to go as the buzzer you hear. And that's all she wrote for the first half. Again, we're going by halves. First half score here, 53-34 in favor of the Bulldogs. Stay tuned. We'll have the scores the stats for you and our thoughts in the first half. You're listening to M&O Conference Boys Basketball on Hits 96.
Let me tell you, Advanced Motors, located in Coleman, has AMSOIL for all your motorcycle, ATV, marine, and vehicle needs. AMSOIL, the first in synthetics. Are you or your student moving? Advanced Motors, a U-Haul dealer, also carries packing and moving supplies for all your needs. Stop in or call today at 920-897-2677. That's 920-897-2677. That's right.
Badger Credit Union is pleased to sponsor high school sports and wishes best of luck to all area teams. Badger Credit Union is proud to be a part of the community. Become a member if you live or work in Marinette, Menominee, or Oconto counties. See them for all types of mortgage loans, auto, vacation, and unsecured loans. They also have debit and ATM cards, share draft, share accounts, and term accounts. Take advantage of no-fee checking for students and senior citizens. Badger Credit Union, 870 Frontage Road, Peshtigo.
Mother Nature, or human nature. Are you protected from the unexpected? An American Family Insurance agent can help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you. Call today for your free personal insurance review so you can check it off your list and off your mind. Call Pat Robbins at 715-582-4631. Your local American Family Insurance agent. Are you still shivering from last year's energy bills? BJ's Heating and Air Conditioning will help. Call 715-927-5656 for full service, including tune-ups on your existing system, repair, replacement, or new construction. The number again is 715-927-5656. Whether it's an upgrade or a tune-up, BJ's Heating and Air Conditioning has a solution. 24/7 service for your convenience. Call 715-927-5656. That's BJ's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Visit North Motorsports, the area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Snapper outdoor products. From the friendly sales staff to their certified service technicians, they've got you covered. Visit North Motorsports at 3711 10th Street in Menominee, or give them a call at 906-863-5592. And the reason we are here tonight, Kane driving the game to you in the number one truck destination north of Green Bay. Kane, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, O'Connell, and Marinette. And Chris, back at her here at halftime. We got some statistics and stuff to go over. I'll let you handle the individuals, and we'll go over the team stuff in just a moment.
Yeah, we'll go over some of the leading scorers here. Of course, the unofficial here. Leading scorer for the Cavaliers, we have Jack Farley here at 14 points. After that, we have two players here with 5 apiece, Tyler Stewart and Eric Powers. And we have Sam Hart, Levi Carlson, each with 4. On out the scoring, we have Brennan Bardowski with 2. Again, unofficial scoring here for the Cavaliers. Leading the way, I got both Marquardt twins at 14 apiece. Now, I might have missed 1 or 2 with Tyler, but anyways, 14 points apiece still for the Marquardt twins. Very impressive. After that, we have Max Newman, sophomore, coming off the bench with 5 points. Then we have 3 players with 4 points, Joey Bradley, Matt Larson, Riley Demuth. And then we also, rounding it out, we have Justin Thill and Logan Nofsky with 2 points apiece. And just to note, keep in mind, we have some foul trouble here possibly for both teams. We have Jack Farley, a starter for the Cavaliers, with 3 fouls. No one else really. We have Jordan Bordalis with 2. Other than that, Brendan Bardowski, Jack Farley, both with 3 apiece. Beg your pardon. And then with 3 apiece, over on the Peshtigo side, we have Cole Tackmeyer and Logan Nofke. So just something to keep in mind here as we go along here in the game.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. Foul trouble can always come and play a factor here as we get deeper into this ball game. And, a little different scenario as we continue on in this season, as our listeners may not have known. Halves, not quarters anymore, so they play 1 half, go to the locker room, take a break for 12 minutes, I do believe, and then they come back out and they start that second half. So very similar to the college ranks, the only difference being 18-minute halves, not the 20-minute halves like college. So an extra 4 minutes a game for these high school kids. A little bit different than last year, and fatigue is going to come and play a factor as well.
Yeah, especially early on in the season. It's whatever sport, if you did play football or not, if you're in cross country or we didn't play any sport, it's a little bit of an adjustment factor. At first you don't think, 4 minutes, not a big deal if you're, a kid, but it might be a little different, So coaches and stuff might have to tailor their practices a little bit differently, make them a little bit longer, maybe a little more high intensity just to get ready for that extra 4 minutes of play. So just something to keep in mind here early going as the season starts. But team stats, Jake, does anything stand out for you?
The one biggest thing is the rebounding factor. As the Bulldogs, 28 rebounds in that first half, combined offense and defensive rebounds. And the Cavaliers only 12. So Bulldogs winning the battle on the boards, and you can see with the scoreboard being a 19-point lead and a lot of second-chance points for the Bulldogs. Going over the rest of the statistics here for the Bulldogs, 20 of 41 from the field, 49% shooting, and it's just, like I said, a lot of second-chance opportunities, a lot of bunnies right around the basket, and almost 50%, a lot of high percentage shots for them going down. 1 of 5 from the three-point line, 20% there, and 8 turnovers in that first half. And going over to Aquinas Cavaliers, 7 of 19 for 37% from the field, and 3 of 8 behind the arc for 37%. Taking some bombs, and a couple of them going down for the Cavaliers. Like I said, 12 rebounds for them, and also 12 turnovers. So the turnover-rebound ratio between the teams, and Bulldogs winning right off the bat.
Yeah, and if that happens for you, you're going to win 9 out of 10 games, if not all your games, if you have the rebounding edge and have fewer turnovers. So it's really just an uphill battle that the Cavaliers and Coach Rick Powers have to try and correct, because this Peshtigo team, you can't give them much. They're pretty good on their own, and if you give them those extra opportunities to score, they'll take advantage of them, whether it's the second chance points or turnovers, and they really have an uphill battle here, being down by 19 points.
Absolutely, and you look at the rosters here. Cavaliers only sitting on 3, maybe 4 guys that are over 6 foot or over, where the Bulldogs, only 1 guy is under 6 foot, and that's a 5'11". So, call him 5'11 and a half, and Max Newman, he's right there at that 6 foot mark. So not a guy really under that 6 foot mark for the Bulldogs, and it shows. They're crashing the boards, they're boxing out well, but they're just getting their long arms up and after the rebounds and getting that second chance opportunity and third chances even when that first one doesn't go in. Getting to the line, getting fouled, they're probably winning the free throw battle as well. Percentage-wise.
I haven't broken down, but yes, by the looks of it, just by my stats here from what I can tell, they are getting to the free throw line more, yes, and making more baskets too as well.
So, you look at any good basketball team, whether it be the elementary ranks all the way up to the professional. You go back to the old saying, you make your free throws, you're going to win a ball game, and it's going to be one of those things all season long. And any team that we watch and cover, free throws, turnovers, rebounds, that's the main force of a basketball game. You kind of win those 3 battles, you're going to win a ball game. The shots are going to go down eventually.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break here, come back. We'll have the second half for you here from St. Thomas Aquinas High School. You're listening to M&O Conference Basketball on Hits 96.
Looking for a credit union that truly cares about you and the community you live in? Then you ought to stop and see the folks at Bayshore Credit Union. Membership is open to anyone living or working in Marinette, Menominee, and Oconto counties. Whether it's everyday banking, a new auto loan, new mortgage, even a consolidation loan, they can help. And it's never too early to start establishing good credit. Bayshore Credit Union, located at 1514 Cleveland Avenue, Marinette. They're looking forward to meeting you.
Crivets Auto Parts in Dyer Street and Crivets carries quality CarQuest parts. Is your car in need of repair? See Crivets Auto Parts, your authorized CarQuest dealer. Some of their featured products include batteries, spark plugs, filters, brakes, new water pumps, and so much more. Come check out everything Crivets Auto Parts, your local CarQuest dealer, has to offer, located on Dyer Street in Crivets. Good luck to all teams in the M&O Conference.
You're listening to M&O Conference Basketball on Hits 96, WSFQ, Peshtigo, Marinette, Menominee. As we bring you back here, a couple of our sponsors we'd like to thank for being on the air today. Visit North Motorsports, the area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Snapper outdoor products. From their friendly sales staff to their certified service technicians, they've got you covered. Visit North Motorsports at 3711 10th Street in Menominee, or give them a call at 906-863-5592. And Kane driving the game to you in the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay. Kane Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Oconto, and Marinette. And Chris, as we get going here, a few seconds before the second half, any last-minute words to...
St. Thomas just has to take care of their own business. They have to take care of the basketball. It's pretty easy to say, but hard to do sometimes, especially against a talented, long, athletic team like the Bulldogs. But, they can't beat themselves. I mean, you're giving them opportunities to score, and you're taking away opportunities for yourself to score. So it's one of the things where you just really have to be more careful with the basketball. And if that happens, you're not going to get it all back in one. There's no such thing as a 19-point basket, so you can't get all that back. But just plug away at it and, hopefully get it close by the halfway mark, 9 minutes to go, and we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. You look at it, Chris, just like you said, you chip away at it a little bit. Get a good quality possession here. Bulldogs starting with the basketball to start the half here. Cavaliers now starting with the basketball. The possession arrow pointing from left to right. The Cavaliers will be traveling on your radio dial. On Holiday Hits 96 here. Second half action underway. 53-34 to start the second half here as Eric Powers back over to Levi Carlson, top of the key. Swings it around over to Farley. Farley, right wing, and it kicks it over to Powers in left wing. Left wing dribbles up to the top of the circle. Up a circle now looking for some help. Picks up his dribble. Nofke on him. Kicks it pass off of a Bulldog player. Up ahead from Tyler Marquardt over to Austin. Saves it back into his brother Tyler. Up and good for Tyler Marquardt, continuing as 16 points in the game already. As Farley now over to Powers. Powers, long three off the rim. No good. Tyler Marquardt with the rebound. Up ahead, 2-on-2. All the way to the rim. Up off, no good. And a foul On the rebound by the Bulldogs, that's going to be number 13, Riley Demuth, and his first personal foul. A couple of quick shots there as 17-14 to go. 55-34 Bulldogs. Cavalier basketball, length of the court to go.
First turnover here by the Bulldogs here in the second half. Both teams with one turnover apiece.
As Brennan Bardowski inbounds the ball over to Farley. Farley, leading scorer in the game so far for the Cavaliers. Dribbles around, drives underneath the basket. Up off the rim and good for Farley. 16 points for him in the game.
Nice drive. Boy, quick with the basketball there. And Peshtigo had no answer for that.
Now Justin Thill, right wing, down into the baseline. Kicks it inside to the paint to Tyler Marquardt and a foul. Ball kicked around a little bit. Couldn't handle the pass, but got a break, got a foul. And the foul will be on number 23, the official says. Tyler Stewart of the Cavaliers, his second of the ball game. Bulldog basketball under the hoop. Austin Marquardt into Nofke and back into Marquardt underneath the hoop for two. That's Austin's 16th point of the game. Now Farley, top of the key, over to Carlson. Carlson dribbles back up to the top of the key. Hart, long three, up and nothing but net for Hart. And he's getting going here. 7 points for him so far. Justin Thill, right wing, kicks it down underneath to Tyler Marquardt. Up off the rim, no good. Rebound, Thill back up and good for the Bulldogs. 4 points for him. Quickly up ahead now, Farley, top of the key, looking to start the offense. Over to Hart, left wing. Left wing coming in, 15-footer and up, no good. Nofke rebound for the Bulldogs. Pushing the ball up ahead, 4-on-3. Up again to Thill, off the rim, and good for Thill. That's 4 quick points in the second half, 6 total for Thill as he's starting to heat up here. Farley, top of the key, working on Austin Marquardt. Over to Hart. Nofke man-to-man defense. Over to Carlson now. Handoff over the top of the key, and a hand check, it looks like, by Logan Nofke. That's going to be his 4th personal foul. I do believe, if the scoreboard and I are on the same page. Cavalier basketball side inbound. Foul apiece, 61-39 Bulldogs, 15:53 to go in the second half. As Bardowski will inbound the ball to Farley. Farley, top of the key, looking to start the offense. Here it goes. Over to Stewart. Stewart now, back over to Bardellis. Bardellis now, right wing. Over the top to Stewart. Stewart now, dribble drive down on the right post. No good, off the rim. And Austin Marquardt comes away with the rebound. Can't control the basketball. Gets a hold of it. Gets it over to his brother Tyler. Tyler misses an easy layup, and Thill comes away with the rebound. Now over to Bradley. Bradley back to Thill. Free throw line to Tyler Marquardt. Down inside to Thill. Thill can't handle the pass. Can't get a shot off. Oh, and he hits a wide open Tyler Marquardt. Marquardt mishandles the pass, and Demuth recovers. Kicks it out to Bradley. Bradley now, top of the key. Over to Tyler Marquardt, down into the corner to Austin. Entry pass down into Demuth, off the glass and good. Riley Demuth with 2. 6 on the game, and a quick timeout by the Cavaliers. 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break here. 30 will be back from St. Thomas Aquinas after this on Hits 96.
Hi, this is Paul, CEO of the Menominee County Federal Credit Union. We're proud to sponsor high school sports on Bay City Radio, and we encourage all of you to support high school athletics as well. We know there's no better way for our young people to learn the lessons of life than by competing in sports. The Menominee County Federal Credit Union, where you dream the dream, will help make it come true, with locations in Powers, Kearney, Stevenson, and Menominee. Persons living or working in Marinette and Menominee counties are eligible for membership.
And one thing, Jake, just want to point out right now, rebounds, a lot of them, as we know, are a lot about effort and hard work. Coach Rick Powers, I think, has some questions asked because unofficially right now they're out being rebounded 5-0 here in the second half. They have yet to get a rebound. So Peshtigo, even though they have the lead, they're playing harder. They're playing a little faster with a little more effort. Coach Powers can't be happy with that.
And the lead they do, 63-39, as Bardowski has the ball right wing, brings it back over, throws it away, and barely saves it, but nope, the referee calls it. He's touching the line.
Close,
and an over and back call as Bardowski looking to get the ball over to, let's see, that would be Stewart. And Stewart went the opposite way, mishandled the basketball, and it's an over and back turnover by the Cavaliers. Bradley now, top of the key, over at the free throw line, over to Austin Marquardt. Marquardt, entry pass into the lane. It's kicked around, and the Cavaliers come away with a turnover. Hart, 15-footer from the free throw line, up around the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Tyler Marquardt. Long rebound up ahead to Phil, underneath the basket, up, no good. Bradley rebound for the Bulldogs. He's up, he's no good. And Demuth rebounds the ball. Tyler Marquardt rebounds the ball, and another miss. And finally, the Cavaliers, and Bardowski comes away with a rebound. Bardowski now dribble drives down in the lane, kicks it out to Hart. Hart, 18-footer, up, no good. Rebound fought for and won by Bradley of the Bulldogs. Up ahead to Phil. Phil now, left wing. And Bardowski gets a hand on it and kicks it out of bounds, but the Bulldogs will retain possession.
And that sequence right there just showed you, as a microcosm of this game, Peshtigo just relentless. 3-4 straight rebounds. They keep missing shots, but they give themselves so many more opportunities, and right now unofficially 10-1 the rebounding edge here in the second half.
Absolutely, Chris. And you look at that series of events, you just need to box down and get the guy too far under the hoop so he can't get that second and third chance opportunities. As Demuth, right wing, kicks it into the lane on Austin Marquardt. Up, shot, no good. Rebound, Cavaliers. Stewart with the rebound, brings it up to the right wing, kicks it back out to Farley. Farley now, dribble around top of the key. Kicks it over to Hornick. Hornick around the wheel to Bordellis, and then back over to Bardowski. Bardowski dribble drives in the lane, up off the glass, and good, and one. That's the score now, 63-41, 13:28 to go in the second half. And Bardowski going to the line, finished the three-point play. As the foul was on, I missed it. We'll wait for the scoreboard to catch up with us here. As I do believe, it could have been Tyler Marquardt as he's going to take a seat.
I believe you're right.
And Matt, yep, he was. It was Tyler in his second, and Matt Larson into the game for him to give him a breather here. 13:28, 63-41, and free throw up. Around the rim, no good. Rebound, Austin Marquardt. Marquardt now brings it up, hands it off to Phil on his way by. Phil crosses the timeline, dribbling on Stewart. Picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Bradley, top of the key, around the horn to Larson, and off on the pass. Bordellis got his hand in there, kicked it out of bounds. Bulldogs will keep the basketball on their own end. Austin Marquardt to inbound the ball for the Bulldogs. Into the game for the Cavaliers. Levi Carlson checks back in for Bardowski. Austin Marquardt kicks it into a backdoor cut by Bradley. Joey Bradley mishandles the pass. Well defended by Jack Farley. And out of bounds, Bulldog basketball. Austin Marquardt under his own hoop now. Into Demuth. Demuth up off the glass. No good. Rebound to the Cavaliers. Bordellis. And Bordellis kicks it off over to Farley. Farley dribble drives up to the lane. Pulls it back out. Gets it over to Stewart. Stewart tries. Dribble drives in the lane. Kicks it out to Hornick. Hornick now gives it off to Carlson. Carlson back around the wheel to Bordellis. All the way around into the corner to Farley. Farley will take the mid-range jumper. I do believe that was a two-pointer put on the line.
I believe so, yep.
But Farley with 2 more points. That's 18 in the ballgame for him. Austin Marquardt now with a little man-to-man pressure. Full court style as Austin Marquardt goes dribble, drives down the lane. Down it. Off the glass and in, and he will go to the line for a three-point play. 63-43, 12:38 to go in the ballgame. Give Austin Marquardt another 2 points. That's 18 in the game for him as well. He'll go to the line, finish a three-point play. Christian Hornick, his first personal foul. Free throw up and good for Austin. As Farley now, top of the key, over to Carlson. Carlson dribbles back up over the top of the key and kicks it off over to Bordellis. Bordellis hands off to Stewart. Left wing, dribble drives down the lane, kicks it back out, but they're going to get him for a travel and a turnover by the Cavaliers. Drug his foot a little bit there as he has kind of been doing that all game, Chris. He's fell down a couple times. A little stick-em needed on the sneakers of Tyler Stewart.
Yeah, it's just, they're trying to do, trying to make plays, trying to play hard and stuff, but sometimes, it results in just a careless turnover at times. You just got to learn to slow down and take what the defense gives you.
As Demuth now off the right block, kicks it down into the lane to Austin Marquardt. He picks up 2 more points. And they score now 68-43 Bulldogs. As Bardowski kicks it over to Powers. Powers into the corner to Hornick. Hornick now dribble drives down into the block, kicks it back out to Powers. Powers around the horn to Bardowski. Top of the key over to Hart on the right wing. He's going to fire a long two. It's up around the rim, no good. Rebound Bulldogs. Riley Demuth on the rebound. Hits it over to Max Newman now. Dribble drives down the lane, up off the glass, and good for Max Newman. That's 2 more points for him, 7 in the ball game. As Carlson quickly up ahead to Hart. Hart back around the wheel to Carlson, over to Bardowski. Bardowski into the corner for Powers, long three, no good. Rebound Bulldogs. Newman dribble drives all the way down the lane and over to Larson on the handoff. And Larson gets hammered. I do believe it looks like they might call offensive foul on that as he hammered the defender. I didn't think his feet were set. The referee saw something I didn't. As will be an offensive foul.
And a turnover on the Bulldogs.
Here's Bardowski now. Brings the ball up the court. Over to Stewart. Stewart now dribble drives down in the lane, up, scoop shot up around the rim and good for Stewart. 7 points for him in the ball game. Max Newman now with it for the Bulldogs. Picked up at the top of the key, dribbles around, kicks it out to Joey Bradley on the right wing. Down inside to Demuth. Demuth kicks out to Newman. Newman three-pointer up, no good. Rebound Cavaliers. And Bardowski coming away with it. Over to Carlson. Carlson now, 17-footer. It's up. It's good. Levi Carlson, 6 points in the ballgame for him. And 47-72, 10 minutes, 33 seconds to go in the ballgame. Joey Bradley picked up at the top of the key. Kicks it over to Riley Demuth, right wing. Down inside to Austin Marquardt. Entry pass down into Demuth. Shot waved off on the ground. It's going to be a foul. As foul will be called here for on the floor Bulldog basketball. That's going to be number 3 on Jordan Bordellis. Austin Marquardt to inbound the basketball. Into Riley Demuth, up off the glass, no good. Rebound controlled by Demuth, lost it, and kicks it up over to Tyler Stewart of the Cavaliers. Carlson on the other end, long three-pointer up, no good. Rebound Tyler Marquardt. Entry pass goes right to Jack Farley. Jack Farley goes up and no good. Carlson comes over for the rebound. Levi Carlson for the Cavaliers. Hart. Sam Hart on the rebound puts it back. No good, but a foul. And he will go to the line to shoot 2. There's a foul on Max Newman, his 3rd. Hart's first free throw up. No good. And Hart, second free throw, a couple dribbles up. Nothing but net on the second attempt. 48-72, 10:09 to go in the ball game. Austin Marquardt inbound the ball. Full court man pressure. Max Newman up ahead to Tyler Marquardt. Tyler Marquardt now entry pass into Demuth. One dribble up off the glass. No good. No rim on that one. And controlled by the Bulldogs as it was knocked off the Cavaliers. Couldn't handle the rebound. Bulldogs will keep the basketball under their own hoop. Checking into the ballgame for the Cavaliers, Christian Hornick. Coming in for Levi Carlson. Now Austin Marquardt on the basketball. Kicks way back to Max Newman. Over to Joey Bradley on the right corner. Dribble drives down to the free throw line. Kicks it out to Newman. Top of the key. Over to Demuth on the left wing. Back up to the top of the key. Joey Bradley. Entry pass down into Demuth. Back over to Joey Bradley. Loses it out of bounds. Turnover by the Bulldogs at 9:47 to go.
Eshkonal with more turnovers in the second half than St. Thomas. 5-3 here. Something that Coach Makowski can't be happy with, but St. Thomas, though, not doing any progress, so is cutting into this lead here.
Farley has the ball taken away from him at the top of the key, poked away by Max Newman, and there's a scuffle for the basketball, and possession arrow on the jump ball will go to the Bulldogs. Turnover by the Cavaliers. Newman just got a finger on it, poked it away just ever so slightly, and then a scuffle on the floor. Austin Marquardt to inbound the basketball. Running out of time. Finally gets it into Newman. Newman works it over to the right wing. Dribbles back top of the key. Over to Demuth. Demuth now left wing up to the top of the key to Bradley. Bradley hits a cutting Austin Marquardt. Nice move down into the lane and up off the rim and good. 2 more points for him and a timeout by the Cavaliers at 9:20 to go. 48-74 as the Bulldogs are leading. We'll take a quick break, 30 seconds. We'll be right back on Hits 96.
Hey, buddy.
What?
Hey, buddy.
Was that my car talking?
Nah, it's your engine, and I need an oil change.
Oh, it hasn't been that long.
Are you kidding me? Check my dipstick. It's as black as the La Brea tar pits.
I know. I just haven't had time.
Call Pit Stop Quick Lube. Hey, you know Pit Stop Quick Lube has no appointment service, right? Just stop in and they'll get you done.
Pit Stop Quick Lube. What's their phone number?
906-864-2426.
What's that number again?
906-864-2426. Write it down. 906-864-2426. Pit Stop Quick Lube, 10th Street, Menominee.
Kane driving the game to you as the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay. Kane Chevrolet Buick GMC, Ocano and Marinette. Welcome back to St. Thomas Aquinas High School as the Peshtigo Bulldogs find themselves very comfortably ahead, 74-48. Cavalier basketball as Jack Farley brings the ball across the timeline. Kicks it over to Hart, left wing. Left wing now, dribble drives down in the lane, handoff. Back over to him from Hornick, back to Hart. Hart around the rim, no good. Rebound to the Bulldogs and Max Newman. Up ahead quickly to Larson. Larson gives it off to Austin Marquardt. Austin Marquardt with 25 points in the game. Up off the glass and good for him. Now Farley, top of the key, working the offense. Tries to find a cutting Cavalier, and Joey Bradley takes it away from him and kicks it back over to Tyler Marquardt, and Tyler Marquardt has 2 more points in the ball game. That's 18 for him. Extending the lead, 48, 30-point lead now for the Bulldogs. Around the horn over to Hornick. Hornick, pass over to Stewart is knocked away and retained by the Cavaliers. Over to Hart on the baseline. Dribble drives around the lane, up off the glass, gets his own rebound, still in the lane, gets it taken away and blocked by Tyler Marquardt. Tyler Marquardt grabs the ball, runs into his own player, Joey Bradley, at the timeline. Gets it back down to his brother, Austin. Austin hands off to Joey Bradley, up off the glass and rim, no good, and rebound Cavaliers. Farley now, quickly up ahead to Bardowski. Bardowski loses the handle on it. It's tipped away by Joey Bradley. Cavaliers will retain the possession at 8:01 to go in the ballgame. Couple of substitutions for the Cavaliers. Levi Carlson back in the game, and Jordan Bordellis as well. Cavaliers shaking their heads a little bit here as they're down 30. Entry pass goes way into the backcourt, handled by Farley. He'll bring it back up across the timeline. Top of the key, over to Carlson, left wing. Left wing back over to the right wing, and that's Bardowski. Bardowski will try to dribble drive and gets the ball poked away by Matt Larson. And Cavaliers will keep the ball, 7:49 to go. Farley, entry pass, looking for someone. Couple seconds here, and entry pass into Bordellis. Bordellis hits it from point-blank range, his first 2 points in the ballgame.
Nice execution there on that inbounds play by the Cavaliers.
Phil quickly up ahead, over into the corner to Matt Larson. Matt Larson, long three-point attempt, no good. Rebound Farley of the Cavaliers. 28-point lead. Farley looking to chip into this big lead the Bulldogs have. Over to Bardowski. Bardowski dribble drives, kicks it back out, and knocked away by Larson. It was Christian Hornick in the right corner. Got himself in a little bit of trouble there, trapped down in the corner. Larson poked it away, but it was last touched by the Bulldogs. Cavalier basketball, side inbound coming. Hornick into Bardowski. Bardowski now sitting on 3 fouls. Over to Farley. Farley over to Carlson. It's poked away by Austin Marquardt up ahead for the Bulldogs. Kicked out and tipped to Tyler Marquardt. Tyler Marquardt down in underneath to Thill. Thill goes up off the glass and good. That's 2 more points for him in the second half. And an old-fashioned 3-point play for him coming. It's the foul. Be on Christian Hornick, I do believe, in his second. And still looking to knock down the free throw, and he does. For a 3-point play, 81-50. Bulldog lead, 7 minutes to go in the game. Farley dribble drives down lane, kicks it out, but a foul. It looks like they're going to get number 3, Justin Thill, and his first personal foul on the block. Cavalier basketball under the hoop. Bulldogs with 5 team fouls and the Cavaliers with 4. No bonuses yet. Inbound pass to Carlson. Carlson at 10 feet. Looking, picks up his dribble, but they're going to call him for a travel as he drug that foot a little bit.
Not the first time he's been called for a travel and a double dribble. Just not able to get that pivot foot down or keep that stationary foot.
Justin Thill working Carlson right in his hip pocket. Over to Bradley. Bradley loses the handle, retains it, gives it off to Austin Marcourt. Dribble drive down the lane and good is Austin Marcourt. Extending this lead now to 33 points. Over to Bardowski now, top of the key. Yeah, he's going to dribble drive down into the paint. Shot off balance, no good. Rebound Bradley of the Bulldogs. He's got the basketball. Working on Carlson. Breaks the press. Gets ahead, top of the key. Kicks it down in underneath to Thill. He's fouled before the act of shooting. So there's going to be an inbound play underneath the hoop as Justin Thill draws a foul. That's going to be number 4 on Jack Farley. Playing with some foul trouble and 18 points right now. He's going to sit out for a little bit as Tyler Stewart enters the ball game for the Cavaliers. Bordellis back into the ball game for Farley. Austin Marcourt to inbound the basketball. Over to Nofke. Nofke back over to Tyler Marcourt. Austin Marcourt misses a shot, regains his own rebound. Gets it up to Nofke, top of the key. Resets the offense. Over to Austin Marcourt. Austin Marcourt, 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound to Thill. Thill, ball bounced around into the lane and kicked back out to Nofke. Nofke back down into Austin Marcourt, who goes up off the glass and rim and no good, but draws a foul. 2 shots coming for Austin Marcourt. 6:02 to go in the ball game. 83-50 as Austin Marcourt looks to extend the lead and his points leading. First attempt, up and good.
Right now, over St. Thomas Aquinas, and this game not within reach, but you just want to see who plays hard.
Absolutely, second attempt up and good
for Coach Rick Powers, and just to see who's giving you the effort, because right now it's all about pride, and just to see if you can make that score a little bit closer.
It's Carlson now, top of the key. Ball poked away. He retains the possession, gets it back, starts the offense over to Hornick. Hornick now on the right wing. Down inside. Shot attempt up. No good by Bordellis. Bordellis fighting for the rebound. And we're going to get a foul here on number 33. That's Logan Nofke. And I believe that's his 5th. He's going to foul out of the ball game with 2 points. He's pleading his case with the referee, not agreeing with the contested rebound. He had the ball in his hands, but they're saying that it went to the Cavaliers, had more of the possession, if it were, and called a 5th foul on Logan Nofke.
Hard game played by Nofke. He only scored 2 points, but he's one of those players that handles the ball well, very smart out there, and does a lot of the other things that just keep the offense going, and plays a good sound defense as well. So this was a closer game, would have been a bigger loss, but with Peshtigo well in hand, though, good chance for some other players to get out there and get some quality playing time.
Oh, absolutely. And Logan Nofke, he does handle this offense very well at the point guard position and over to a wing position at times. But he feeds the guys like Austin and Tyler Marcourt very, very well. He does a good job of getting them basketball and letting them make plays, finding them on cutting plays and different things like that. So, Logan Nofke, yes, a big loss in a game like this, up 85-50 with just over 5.5 minutes to go. Not the terrible loss, but something you have to learn from as a ball player and a senior,
right,
on this basketball team.
Exactly. Yeah, this is something that you can always learn from, and of course, you look at the tape here. Of course, for the next game, they can look back and see what they can improve on. But this is a good measuring stick here for St. Thomas, and to see where they are and where they need to be to contend and to give Peshtigo a better ball game, because right now, this game, in that first half, Peshtigo built up an almost 20-point lead.
Absolutely, as Carlson gets it into Hornick. Hornick now looking for the entry pass down inside to Bordellis. Bordellis gets it poked away by Larson. Larson up ahead quickly to Tyler Marcourt. Tyler Marquardt finds Justin Thill cutting off the left glass. No good. Rebound to the Cavaliers and Tyler Stewart. Tyler Stewart will bring it up on the right wing. Pop, shoot a three. Gets his own rebound and falls in the process, but they're going to call a foul. Looks like he lost his footing once again. Coming at the 5:18 mark, a foul, and a two-shot foul at that on number 3, Justin Thill, his second of the ball game. 2 shots for, let's see, no, they're going to call that not in the act of shooting. It looked like he threw the ball up in the air, but I do believe he was just trying to get rid of the ball, but now referees conferring. It is in the bonus, as Tyler Stewart will head to the line for a 1-and-1. 7 points on the ball game. Toes the line, no dribbles, up and shot is round the rim, no good. Rebound Tyler Marquardt. Up ahead to Justin Thill. Going to slow the offense down here and run some clock off. Justin Thill now, right wing. Over to Joey Bradley, top of the key. Joey Bradley brings it over to the right wing, back over to the top of the key to Thill. Taking his time, controlling the basketball, extending the play. Bulldogs all around the perimeter. Hand off to Tyler Marquardt, top of the key now. He dribbles around, down in the corner to Larson. Larson's going to dribble drive the baseline, up off the glass, and good for Matt Larson. 6 points in the ballgame for him. Carlson now quickly up ahead for the Cavaliers. Over to Hart. Hart, left wing. Over to the top of the key to Stewart. Stewart now with the top of the key, picks up his dribble over to the right wing to Carlson. Carlson picks up his dribble on the top of the key and over to Hornick. Hornick, entry pass down into Bordellis, and Bordellis loses a handle out of bounds. But the Cavaliers are going to say it went off with Tyler Marquardt. And out of bounds, Cavalier basketball. A 5-for-5 substitution for the Bulldogs. As Newman, 4-for-5. Bradley's going to stay out there. Newman's in the ball game, along with a couple other players we'll get to in a moment. Over to Bardowski. Bardowski up to the top of the key to Hart. Hart hands off to Carlson now. Top of the key, picks up his dribble again. Over to Bardowski, right wing. Entry pass down into Stewart. Stewart's shot up, no good. Kicks it back out to Carlson. Carlson's three-point attempt is no good. And Newman is just going to let it go out of bounds, and the Bulldogs basketball. As the Bulldogs will go the length of the court, 4:07 to go, 87-50. Bulldogs leading this ball game well in hand as Joey Bradley brings the ball up. Loses a handle on it. It's kicked around by Bardowski and out of bounds. Bulldogs will retain the possession. Almost a turnover there at 4:01 to go in the game. Joey Bradley inbounds the ball for the Bulldogs. Play running. Backcourt to Newman. Newman now across the timeline. Dribble drive. Bradley will dribble drive. Kicks it back out to, see, that was Eljak, and Eljak hits a 15-footer, his first 2 points in the ballgame.
Another thing for our listeners, too, I believe once he gets it, team leads by 35 points is a running clock.
Thought there was.
But they just stopped it right as I just said that.
Yeah, maybe it is 40 points.
But there is one I know, right? At
there is a running clock here when the lead gets to be too much, as Carlson will go to the line and shoot 2. First free throw attempt up, no good. Levi Carlson. He's 3 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. Second one coming. Second free throw attempt up and around the rim and good. 4 of 6 from the free throw stripe. Bulldogs inbound the ball to Newman. Newman loses a handle, regains it, trying to break the man-to-man press. Farley hammered, and he's going to get called for the foul. As he got in front of Newman, his feet weren't quite set, and Farley is going to foul out of this ball game with 18 points. 14 coming in the first half and only 4 in the second, as Jack Farley out of the ball game. 7 of 8 from the free throw line. A pair of 2-pointers and a 3-pointer for him in the first half. A pair of buckets in the second.
That puts Peshtigo also in the
bonus
as well. So 1-1 opportunity here.
And that should put Max Newman to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. He's sitting on 7 points, looking for 8 and 9. 89-51, Bulldogs leading with 3:29 to go in the ballgame. Newman now, the lefty, up off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Hart of the Cavaliers. Quickly up ahead to Stewart. Stewart now entry pass down into Bordellis, and Bordellis can't handle it. It's out of bounds. Turnover by the Cavaliers. Now into the game, Casey Brusso to inbound the basketball for the Bulldogs. He's looking. He finds Newman. Man-to-man pressure. A quick screen to get him across the timeline. And Bardowski, with the hip pocket defense, is going to draw the offensive foul as Newman...
Yeah, that forearm extended there,
Yeah, forearm extended, and the referee saw it and called it. As Newman will pick up his 4th personal foul. So foul trouble for him late going in this game. Cavalier basketball turnover by the Bulldogs. Bardowski inbounds the ball to Carlson. Top of the key over to Bardowski. He's going to fire a long 3. It's up. It's good for Brennan Bardowski. 5 points in the game for him. Quickly up ahead are the Bulldogs, and Tackmeyer. Dribble drives down the right side into the corner, loses a handle out of bounds, but it's off the Cavaliers. Bulldog basketball.
Peshtigo is just so tough. I mean, you know, they can beat you in so many ways, and we're seeing that on full display here tonight as they get so many shot opportunities when they miss, too. They're just a tough team to beat, and they're going to be team for anybody to beat here in the M&O Conference as expected.
As Max Newman gets the entry pass down into Cole Tackmeyer, he loses the handle. Ball regained by the Cavaliers, and a foul on Cole Tackmeyer. That will be his 4th personal foul. And a 1-and-1 situation for Sam Hart. 8 points in the ball game for him. Free throw up, around the rim, bouncing around, and finally goes through the twine. Second free throw coming. 55-89, 2:54 to go in the ball game. Conclusion, we will wrap up all the stats and then final thoughts here from Marinette and St. Thomas Aquinas High School. With me and Chris Johnson. See if we can get an interview with Coach Monkowski and maybe a star of the game. It looks like Austin Marquardt, the leading scorer for the Bulldogs. And Sam Hart's second free throw is up and good. 9 points in the ball game for him. 10 points in the ball game for him, and a timeout by the Cavaliers. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in 30 from Marinette as Bulldogs 89-56 over the Cavaliers with 2:54 to go. You're listening to M&O Conference Basketball on Hits 96.
What kind of insurance are you looking for? Stop looking and let Town & Community Insurance Agency, LLC, look for you. Town & Community Insurance Agency has access to a variety of different types of insurance, such as auto, homeowners, business, life, health, farm, motorcycle, and watercraft. Available through plenty of different companies to get you the best and most cost-efficient insurance for your lifestyle. Feel free to stop in at our new location at 509 Alma Street, Pound, across from Ace in the Pound Business Plaza. Or call 920-897-5487. That's 920-897-5487.
Visit North Motorsport, area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Snapper outdoor products. From their friendly sales staff to their certified service technicians, they've got you covered. Visit North Motorsports at 3711 10th Street in Menominee, or give them a call at 906-863-5592. And Kane Chevrolet, driving the game to you, is the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay. Kane Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, O'Connell, and Marinette. Bulldog basketball inbounded to, that's Van Voren. Van Voren dribble drives all the way to the right corner. He picks up, loses the handle, and now they're saying he touched the baseline with his foot, so that's an out of bounds. That's a turnover by the Bulldogs late in the ball game here. 2:47 to go, 89-56. Bulldog lead. Carlson now across the timeline over to Bardowski. Bardowski dribble drives in the lane, hands off to Hart. Hart up off the glass. Foul before the shot. And they're going to get number 30 of the Bulldogs, Casey Brusso, on his first personal foul in the ball game for him. As Bardowski will go to the line and shoot 2 as the double bonus now in effect for the Cavaliers. 5 points in the ball game for Bardowski. First free throw up off the rim and no good. 33-point lead by the Bulldogs here. 2:38 to go. Bardowski toes the line for a second free throw. It's up. It's off the front edge of the rim. No good. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Over to Matt Miller. Matt Miller up ahead quickly and throws it past Waldeed Eljak. And that ball goes out of bounds. Turnover by the Bulldogs. Cavalier basketball. 2:33 to go. Carlson across the timeline now. Quick move to the right and over to the left. Over to Sam Hart. Sam Hart can't handle the pass. A bounce pass and off his hand and out of bounds. A turnover by the Cavaliers at 2:27. Into the game now for the Bulldogs. Andy Heineck. And he will inbound the ball. Into Tackmeyer. Tackmeyer now with the ball. Crosses the timeline. Spin move at the timeline. Quick left and right crossover. And finds it down into the corner to Heineck. Heineck now dribble drives. 10-footer up off the rim. No good. Rebound to Bardowski of the Cavaliers. He'll bring it across the timeline now. Right wing. He's going to kick it over to Carlson. Carlson over to Sam Hart. Sam Hart back over to Carlson. Around the wheel to Bardowski. Bardowski now. Right wing. Over to Carlson. Carlson now trying to find Hart. He gets fouled in the process, and that's going to be Matt Miller on the foul, his first personal foul. A double bonus for Levi Carlson as he goes to the line. 56-89 and under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Levi Carlson toes the line, a couple dribbles, a deep breath, a shot up off the front edge of the rim, and no good. Checking out of the game is Matt Miller, and in for him is Eljak. A flat top haircut, I like that. That's old school right there.
It is, yeah.
Levi Carlson's second free throw attempt, no good. Sam Hart rebound in the lane, kicks it over to, can't quite see the number, the shot is up, no good. Kicks it out to Stewart. Stewart's shot up, no good. And the last shot attempt was Adam Sorensen. Sorensen missed that shot, and Stewart rebounded it, put it up himself, and quickly up ahead was the Bulldogs as they turn the ball over under their own hoop. Cavalier basketball. Carlson, minute 40. He'll bring it up right wing. And we're going to get a foul here on, looks like number 35, Jeremy Van Voren, on the push. His first personal foul. Double bonus for Tyler Stewart. First free throw attempt up and around the rim, rattling and good for Stewart. That gives him 8 points in the ball game. A 57-89 lead still by the Bulldogs. Second free throw, couple dribbles, shot up and around the rim, no good. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs up ahead to Van Voren. Van Voren loses the handle, loses his footing, but they're going to call a timeout there as he still had control of the ball before he got rid of it. And Coach Monkowski will take a full timeout. We will as well. 30-second timeout. We'll take 30 as well here from Marinette as the Bulldogs, 89-57, minute 30 to go. You're listening to Hits 96, M&O Conference Basketball.
Peshtigo National Bank, your locally owned independent community bank, supports all local high school sports. Since opening in 1901, they've grown to 5 locations in Peshtigo, Coleman, Oconto Falls, Gillett, and Marinette. Hometown banking with your neighbors and friends, Peshtigo National Bank has proudly served the community for over 100 years. Locally owned community banks support and help fund local projects. Keep your banking local and speak with a representative today. Good luck to all area high school teams from Peshtigo National Bank, member FDIC.
And a quick update here from the wonderful world of cell phones. Crivets Wolverines over the Niagara Badgers, 83-64 tonight. And a victory for the Wolverines, first M&O Conference game for them.
And Crivets, they'll be up on the schedule coming up on
next week.
Friday here, coming up on the 11th.
The Crivets at Wasaki.
That'll be a good game.
I will be joined by Eric Bergstrom for that game.
It's always a good rivalry game. Both teams have a history of
huge rivalry for the
programs.
M&O Conference.
So tune into that game coming up on Friday.
right here on Hits 96. As the entry pass for the Bulldogs down inside to LeMahieu, and LeMahieu gets fouled in the process. He's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. Tyler LeMahieu into the ball game for the Bulldogs. And the first foul by Adam Sorensen of the Cavaliers. First free throw attempt up and nothing but net. Good to see the young man coming off the bench, and a great free throw there as he sit for a good portion of time. His second free throw attempt up off the rim, no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Controlled now finally by Van Voren. Van Voren over to Eljak. Eljak back now into the left wing to Tackmeyer. Tackmeyer round the horn over to Eljak again. Now Eljak back over to Brusso. Brusso dribble drives down the lane. Scoop shot up off the rim and good. 2 points for Brusso. As the Cavaliers quickly up ahead to Stewart. Stewart now dribble drives down in the lane. Kicks it out to Hornick. Hornick now around the horn to Hart. Hart loses the handle. It's quickly up ahead to Van Voren. Picks it off and coast to coast for Van Voren, and 2 points for him. 50 seconds to go in the ballgame. Carlson now dribble drives up off the rim himself and rebound by the Bulldogs. And Van Voren now controlling the ball over to Eljak. He's going to cross the timeline, get it down in the left wing over to Tackmeyer. Tackmeyer entry pass down into LeMahieu. LeMahieu misses, and Brusso comes away with the rebound. He's shot up and no good. Over to Carlson for the Cavaliers. Carlson now dribble drives down the lane. His shot attempt up no good, and a foul with 23 seconds to go. 94-57 Bulldog lead. 2 shots. Call that foul on Eljak, his second in the ball game. I didn't have him for a foul, but nevertheless, Carlson's first free throw attempt is up and good. And 58-94. Second free throw coming. A couple dribbles, a deep breath, and a release. It's up and good. Both free throws good for Carlson. As Eljak will inbound the ball for the Bulldogs. Overhead to Tackmeyer now, across the timeline, over to the right wing. Gets it back up to the top of the key to Eljak. Eljak can't quite control it. Gets it around the horn over to Tackmeyer. Tackmeyer now loses the handle on it over to Carlson. Carlson now with the ball. Dribble drives down the lane. Loses the handle himself. It's on the floor. A pile of Bulldogs and Cavaliers. And a jump ball called. Cavaliers will retain the possession with 4 seconds to go. This one all over here in Marinette at 94-59, as the Cavaliers will get the ball under their own hoop, looking to break the 60 mark, as Hart will inbound the basketball. Slap of the ball over to Carlson now. Carlson, long three-point attempt up off the rim, no good, and that should do it here from Marinette. A final score of 94-59 as the Bulldogs come away with the victory here in the first Seminole Conference game of the season. And we will be back in a short while to go over all the statistics, leading scores, and we'll see if we can get an interview with Coach Monkowski and our player of the game. You're listening to Hits 96, Seminole Conference Basketball.
Kim Barrett and all the staff of Tri-City Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine of Marinette are committed to get you back to your quality of life. Tri-City Physical Therapy has been in business for over 25 years and specialize in the treatment of shoulder, knee, and back, as well as general physical therapy. Let them help you overcome pain after an injury or disease. Tri-City Therapy and Sports can provide you with the most skilled and personalized rehabilitation treatment plan possible to help you get back on track. Tri-City Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine at 602 Wells Street in Marinette.
Menards is a place to save big money on all your home improvement needs. Whether you're building or remodeling, Menards has everything you need for your home under one roof. From building materials and tools to paint, carpeting, cabinets, and all the finishing touches, you'll find quality products, helpful, friendly service, and delivery 7 days a week. And at Menards, you'll always find the lowest prices and sales, too.
Save big money at Menards.
Find your next truck at Kane, the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay for 2015. From the most dependable full-size pickups on the road for Silverado, or the most advanced pickup ever, Kane delivers Sierra.
right now. Visit Kane in Marinette or O'Connell to enter the Chevrolet Packers Ultimate Fan Sweepstakes. Win a 2016 Chevrolet and other great prizes. Over 300 quality vehicles at KaneGM.com, O'Connell and Marinette.
Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust offers a variety of loan programs, vehicle loans, personal loans, and commercial loans. They do real estate mortgages, offer home equity options, and work with government loan programs. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust is here to serve you in 3 locations: Ludington Street in Marinette, Roosevelt Road in Marinette, and Highway 141 in Crivets. They can show you how to make your banking life easier, save you time, and save you money. Contact them today. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Bayside Motorsports and Cycle is your full-line service destination, servicing most makes and models of ATVs and motorcycles, from a simple tune-up and oil change to major engine overhauls. Their expanded service department will have you back on your machine fast. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle also specializes in motorcycle and ATV performance work to keep you a step above your competition. Ask about their service specials. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle in Green Bay or at BaysideMotorsports.com.
Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair has over 25 years of experience to make your repairs fast, easy, and worry-free with around-the-clock towing, electronic estimating, early drop-off, pickup, delivery, and the comfort of knowing Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair is an iCar Gold Class shop, one of only 25 in the state, located on the corner of Highway 64 and 180 in Marinette. Call 715-732-4544. That's 715-732-4544 to get your estimate today. Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair. They take the worry out of your collision repair.
Go west on 180 at the holiday. Save on cars and trucks every day. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive. West on 180 to Riverside. You get to the roundabout, make sure you yield. Don't go straight, cause it's all cornfields. Just turn left when you see that sign. Come on in to Riverside. We'll find what you're looking for. Just show up at our front door. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks. No overhead seats, you big bucks. Come take a ride if you dare. Out with the cows in the country air. You save big money on your next ride when you see your friends at Riverside. From the west, take 64 until you get to our front door in Marinette. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive. One way or another, get to Riverside. One way or another, get to Riverside.
And welcome back to Marinette as we are now joined by Coach Monkowski. And Coach, a great win, a first victory in the M&O Conference, and a good way to start the season.
Yeah, I was happy the way we played. We had high energy, pretty good defense, and we never gave up. We never stopped. We kept pushing the ball, so very happy.
Absolutely. A couple of things. With any victory, you want to take away what you did wrong. And I think, looking at our statistics here tonight, of course, they're unofficial, quite a few turnovers, something that you want to clean up here in practice over the next couple of days.
Absolutely. We had 12 turnovers tonight. That's more than we had last couple games, and we run for every turnover in a game, so these guys will, even though we won big, they're going to feel it tomorrow. They're going to regret those turnovers, I guarantee it.
Absolutely, and then not that the Cavaliers are a lesser team by any means. They're a good ball team. They're well coached. A little undersized for you guys tonight. Definitely winning the rebound battle, and what does that mean for you going forward with the rebound battle and just those second, third, and fourth opportunities that you guys got?
Yeah, we know that we were going to outsize them a little bit. We were going to get a lot of second looks and third looks even. But at the same time, we can't have that many misses. Offensively, we missed a lot of layups. So we need to clean some things up. But we're going to keep trying to rebound a little bit harder. And we know that some of the teams we're going to play are going to be a lot bigger than tonight. So we have to be in better position.
Yeah, like we talked before the game there when I grabbed some starters, and looking at, the Crivets, Wasaki's got a decent team this year as well. Coleman's going to surprise some people. We kind of talked there. This is a very tough M&O Conference schedule for everybody this year. Yeah,
it's an exciting year in the M&O. I'm really excited to see some teams really step it up. They have a lot of experience back. We know Crivets and Wasaki are always good, and I expect a lot from them. But just like you said, Lena, Coleman, they're going to surprise people. STAA has a great team. Niagara's winning some games, so it's going to be a fun year.
Yeah, absolutely, and actually quick for you, Crivets beat Niagara tonight 83-64, so a big win for them as well. So, going off the papers and what the communities have been saying, it's going to be the Peshtigo and Crivets race this year. I don't really think that's the case. I think there's going to be Peshtigo, Krivitz, Coleman, Wasaki. There's going to be 3 or 4 teams here vying for an MNO Conference championship. What's your motive and momentum going forward? What are you saying to the guys in practice to get to that first goal of the year?
Everything's one game at a time. We never look past the next day or the next opponent. So guys hear stuff on the radio, on TV, and in the papers, but at the same time we keep them pretty grounded. They know that their head should be in the next game and the next practice.
Absolutely. And Coach, I appreciate it. We're looking forward to covering the rest of the way. Good victory here tonight. We'll see if we can get one of your star players here. I think Austin and Tyler. Austin led the team, I think, in points tonight.
Tyler had 26. Austin had 23.
So either one of them, if you want to get them up here, we'll go over some more stats, and we'll talk to one of them in a little bit.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, that was Coach Monkowski, and the first victory for them in the M&O Conference, coming here 94-59 over the St. Thomas Aquinas Cavaliers. And Chris, a few team statistics for us here tonight.
Yeah, as you'd expect, overwhelmingly in Peshtigo's favor here. So a couple of the big ones we mentioned at halftime, they were rebounds and turnovers, and that continued. Rebounds almost double here unofficially, 51 rebounds for the game for the Bulldogs. A lot of second and third chance opportunities compared to only 25 rebounds for the Cavaliers. Turnover-wise, fairly even, though Peshtigo got careless at times too. They had 17 turnovers compared to 22 for the Cavaliers, so overall they're kind of even there. But shooting-wise, though, Peshtigo shot overall for the game, see here, 46% 2s and 3s. They also shot, when it comes to 2-point attempts, 37 out of 75. They're 49%. It's almost 50% from 2-point range. St. Thomas only shot 35%, 18 out of 52 overall for the game. Shot 35% from 2-point range, and outside the arc, 5 out of 15, 33%. So Peshtigo, a lot more opportunities, a lot more shots too made as well.
Absolutely, and coming here as Austin Marquardt's going to join us here in just a quick moment. And Austin, thanks for coming to the post game here. Great game for the Bulldogs and a good victory to start the M&O Conference season.
Yeah, it was a good way to kick things off with STAA tonight, and we played well as a team.
Absolutely. Now, talk to Coach Monkowski a little bit. I know you guys go one day at a time. Your first goal of this season, M&O Conference champions, obviously. Yep. Get deep into the playoffs. We'll worry about the rest of that later. But what's your team motivation? What do you say to the guys? You're a senior, your brother, you're the captains on this team. What do you guys say before each practice, before each game? What's the motivation here to get the guys fired up?
Well, I know last year coming off of a regional championship, that's our main goal after winning conference, and we all like to get back there again, even the younger guys, and it would be a nice way to go out on our senior year to at least get back there and make it run into the playoffs.
Absolutely. You guys got a great basketball team this year, and everybody kind of chipping in. You look down the statistics, only a couple guys that didn't score. Saw some late minutes. You and your brother kind of battling it out like you did last year as far as points back and forth. Two good ball players. You feed each other well, and talk about the team as far as a whole. Are you guys hanging out after school, and you guys do a lot of things as a team?
Oh yeah, we do a lot of things together as a team. We like to be around each other. We get along well. We have a good chemistry, and even after practice, we like to hang out and have a good time with each other.
Good. Well, good luck the rest of the season, Austin. We'll look forward to some more interviews, you and your brother and the rest of the teammates. Yep. So good first win here for the M&O Conference opener, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.
You bet. We'll take care. All right, that was Austin Marquardt, 23 in the ball game tonight. Good game for him as well as his brother Tyler, 26 points. And rounding out the rest of the scores here for the Bulldogs, Justin Thill with 9, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Joey Bradley adding 4. Matt Larson, Riley Demuth both with 6. Tyler Marquardt, like I said, 26 points. Waldid Eljak with 2. Casey Brusso with 2. Logan Nofke with 2 and 2 free throws that he had in the first half there, fouled out with 2 points tonight. Van Voren with 2 as well. Tyler LeMahieu with 1 and Max Newman with 7 for the Bulldogs. And going over to the St. Thomas Aquinas Cavaliers, and Sam Hart and Levi Carlson both with 10. Eric Powers with 5. Jack Farley with 18. And Jordan Bordelis at 2. Brennan Bardowski with 5. And Tyler Stewart rounding out the Cavaliers scoring tonight with 8. And a good ball game by both hands here. It's a little lopsided in the Bulldogs' favor. I think, Chris, rebounds, turnover battle was pretty even, but definitely Bulldogs took advantage of those turnovers and second, third, fourth opportunities underneath the basket.
They sure did, yeah. They showed that they're a very talented team, and they're just long and athletic. I mean, these kids, they've played together, and I heard you talk a little bit there with Mr. Marquardt that, a lot of the stuff they do off the court stuff that just, enhances chemistry and stuff, and that translates to being on the court and stuff. Offensively, defensively, it really helps you play together. And if you're on the same page, it makes them just a more formidable team. If all 5 guys are out there on the same page.
Absolutely. And with that said, Chris, a good ball game and a good way to start the M&O Conference season for the Bulldogs, and a very good Cavaliers basketball team as well. They're going to make some waves in the M&O Conference, I think, this year. And your final score once again tonight, 94-59. Peshtigo Bulldogs prevail in this M&O Conference opener. For Chris Johnson, I'm Jake Scriven, and you have yourself a good evening